Yo guys, back to another video. In today's video, we are playing some Q Crossroads. I was gonna do a video on Nether Games, as that is the server I've been playing on while I wasn't banned. But I'm no longer banned, and I just decided, I can't really. I've been unbanned, and I can't really afford to make a video on a whole new server because I'm still not the greatest in that server. So. Okay, and I've figured out what my problem with my bridging was before. Come on, 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 fight me. Definitely, you can't. I'm just better. Well, that was pointless. That's normally. I do not want to be wasting any gaffers. I guess we'll get some more. Oh god, do not want to do that. Let's just get stacked. I honestly do not trust this. I believe that I'm going to get harassed by a wealthy individual. See, that's why you always check chests. And this is one. I'm sorry, but yeah, no. What the? What? What? Heh? 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 Well, that was lovely. Bro, that guy wasn't even trying to hide it. That wasn't even subtle. Bro was just like whizzing around. Nah. Actually, I wouldn't report him. Even if I knew how. I was just showing you guys. Nah. He's just got a really good gaming chair. Trust me. His gaming chair is just slightly better. That's why you want him. That's the secret to my power. It's the secret to anyone who's good. It's the secret to everybody's power. If someone's good at the game, the secret to their power is their gaming chair. It's just amazing, except some people's gaming chairs are just a little bit better than others, and yeah. I want your shirt. You died with a fancy shirt, and I hate you. Now I have a fancy hat, and I'm got double kill. Now we have another guy getting ready to scrap me. Come on. Despite your distinct lack of gear, you actually seem to be a bit better than the others. See, you tried to use the hypotenuse. You tried to use the hypotenuse triangle. I can respect that. Its teachings went down well on one. Someone's already gonna be gonna have, but I guess it's worth a shot. I swear to God, I thought I just saw a full diamond guy. Oh, I just saw something blue, and I thought it was a guy in full diamond. I don't even think that was something blue. I think I'm just imagining things. See, it doesn't even matter that we lost that one. The fancy shirt earlier, because we have a just as fancy shirt, and we have a couple fancy weapons. Just a couple. See, we're rich. We're rich. We're so fancy. We're oh so fancy, guys. Guys, look how fancy I am. Look at me. I'm a fancy fella. That's me. That should be my nickname. Fancy fella. I want that. Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna I'm so fancy. I'm so fancy. It's unbelievable how fancy I am. I got more fancy hats. Come on, I just need fancy trousers. Give me some fancy trousers, pretty please. Pretty please. I want my fancy trousers. No? Is there any fancy trousers? Come on, fancy trousers! Another fancy hat. There are so many fancy hats. Why there's so many fancy hats, guys? Like, I like the fancy hats, but I want a fancy pair of trousers. Also, the fancy hat again. I think I just realised my mic has been down. Up this whole time. How many fancy hats can one have? And I have more fancy boots than I will ever need. Okay. I have more fancy hats than I will ever need. And I have a couple of fancy boots. And we're gonna go to middle and wait the chest to refill. Wow. See? Last game I had a considerable loot difference. This game I have everything. There is just nothing I need in this world. Except for some fancy trousers. That's all I need in life. Is a nice fancy pair of trousers. Do you have... I wonder if this lad has my fancy trousers. Sir, I'm going to come rob you of your trousers. Because I think they might be fancy. Sir, please tell me, are your trousers fancy? Those aren't fancy. Those trousers just aren't fancy whatsoever. Oh, I know where he is. But like, does he have the balls to push me? I don't want to do any fancy schmancy bridging in case. It would be really anticlimactic if I just egged him to oblivion. Do I have a bow? I do not have one, but I need one. Sir, my fancy shoe power, no, my fancy hat power, that's, just look at that. Wait! A fancy hat! A fancy hat awaits me! I mean, fancy trousers, hat, trousers, same thing. They're really not. They're just not the same thing whatsoever. Come on, man. I just want my fancy. I just want my fancy trousers. That's all I want in life. A nice fancy pair of trousers. Come on, man. Will you givest thou his fancy trousers? You shall. Thank you, good sir. I mean, you're quite literally a thing of wood. But yes, good sir. Thank you for my fancy schmancy trousers. Look how fancy I am. I need a fancy knife. Never say that out loud. Never. In public at least. Like, maybe, just never say that now. I need a fancy knife. That's just something we should never, ever, like, say. It's just not intelligent. It's just not. Okay. Well, we have more gear than anyone could ever need. We have a lot of fancy hats, and I am grateful for that. And this guy seems to be messing about. I think he's trying to come up with some master plan, but he is yet to realize the power of my fancy trousers. Look, it's all in the fancy trousers. It's all in the trousers. All the other stuff irrelevant. Trousers, yes. Bro, is he seriously still on starting islands? Swear to God. Oh my days, sir, I do not want a bridge, because you will have projectiles. Or you will not. Or you will not. Do you have projectiles? I do not believe you do. All in the fancy trousers. This win. This free win of which I am about to collect. It's all because of my trousers. My trousers are just the victory. The victory factor here. I'm using a knockback axe to get up to this guy. So, if your plan was to jump down, do you realise that fall damage exists? This is gonna be intense. You ready? Is that... You can... There's chests? No. He's gonna be fancy. I don't want him to be fancy. I didn't know that existed. No fancy smancying, sir. And it's all in the trousers. It was all in the trousers, guys. Trust me, it was all in the trousers. I was just so fancy, and they just couldn't do anything. Oh, this map. Guys. Guys, I'm having flashbacks. Guys. Am I seeing things? Was there a chest up there? Was I seeing things? I was seeing things. Come on, all I need are some fancy items, please. You know what? That's pretty fancy. I will take that. That is a good level of fanciness. See, that's the fancy kind of stuff I wanted in the previous rounds. This is what I wanted. The fancy knife. Haha! My fancy knife. He had a fancy knife. Wow. Look at that. Really is smooth. I mean. I do not trust this. This is time for ultimate fanciness. This is fancy schmancy pantsy land. Bro, you think your wolf is gonna do anything? That you never pick wolf kit. Never. It's just not something you do if you have a brain. Never try and be that fancy. It's good to be fancy, but not that fancy, okay? That's just too much fanciness. That's not even fancy, that's just extra. Is this a third party? Group fight? He has fancy trousers! Would you look at that? Sir, I want your trousers. Sir, I wanted his trousers. Sir, that's very rude of you to oh so rudely interrupt my fight, of which I was trying to claim my fancy trousers, sir. All I wanted in life was some fancy trousers. He ruined it. I mean, to be fair, I was ruining another guy's chances of fancy trousers. But the guy with fancy trousers was chasing the guy that could have possibly obtained the fancy trousers. Okay, so I decided to switch to nether games, just for a little bit of variation. Yeah, these servers tend to have a lot less players in them than something. Still trying to practice drag clipping. That was just terrible. That was just absolutely awful. I normally just do normal clicking, but I understand I can get higher CPS with other clicking methods, so I'm trying to practice different ones. Oh, was that Diamonds? No, it was Swift. Potions in this are slightly strange. Yes. I have fancy shoes. Gotta love the fancy shoes, bro. You gotta love it. I already have a fancy assault. Let's take a fire aspect. Actually no, that's better. There's no point in doing that. That was literally no point. That accomplished nothing. That was just fancy for the sake of being fancy. And that's called death. And we have more fancy trousers. You love to see it. That's better than that, yeah. Fire res. need 2 of those. That, and just, nope. Sort out my hotbar. Okay, that's chill. I can work with this. What the hell? You click ever so slightly speedy. I think that guy was using an auto clicker, and you know what I also think? I also think that I just didn't care. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I swear to God, I just like to say, if you're one of those people that like grabs a pickaxe and starts mining the diamonds on their island, you're a nerd. Like, please, unless you're on what server is it? The Hive? No, not acceptable. No, just unless you're playing on the Hive, you just don't do that. Why? If you do that, you're such a nerd. A fancy hat. I'm down for fancy hats. Are you ready to see my fancy bridge to go with my fancy hat? Am I gonna fail my fancy bridge? Low-key thought I was. Like that. No. I need shoes. Shoes. They're equally good hats. PvP with an axe, and we're gonna look like we're stupid, but we're not, because we have sharpness. No, I don't even care. Fire aspect. I don't care that it's stone. It's fire aspect. I heard it. Swear to God. Fire res, use fire res. And that is intelligence. That's a really fancy hat, Jesus. Trident, excuse me. Oh, I'm fancy. I'm fancy. I have speed. I'm a fancy boy. Fancy pants! How does it say I only have 1 kill? That's just incorrect. I did not. Okay, it's fine. Let's do another. Let's do another. Okay, brewing stand? No. What the hell? What's the point of having a brewing stand? I swear to God, there's always gonna be that one kid that like actually starts brewing. And they're even bigger nerds than the people that what's it called? Mine. That's what they're bigger nerds than them, yeah. We need a hat. We do not have a hat, but we need a hat. We're not gonna. Okay, I was gonna say we're not gonna jump as we do that. But do we have? Okay, let's go. That guy died. Okay. Well, have we wasted our strength? Fancy shoes. Hey, I'm down for that. I just need a hat. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just has to be a hat. I'm gonna want that. Yeah. Come on. Gives it a hat. 3 ender pearls. There we go. That's a fancy hat as well. here we are. This is a pretty good hotbar. No. The hell? Don't just stand in front of the thing and crouch. Man. We win these! Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe, turn on that notification bell. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.